Let me be clear. Engineers everywhere already reach for AI efficiency and security every single day. So I asked one genuine question early, and I asked it plainly. Are you ready for the upcoming changes? I already made that choice with the team, and I chose to lead the shift with defined terms. I am Jimmy Malhan. I have built distributed systems and I have guided teams through genuine complexity on products and technical issues. And I found ways to navigate interpersonal issues that happen between teams and happen between organization, cross-cultural teams at Helljoy and at AbbVie. And I saw this one annoying pattern over and over and over again. What mattered most was the collaborative culture where the AI tools that we all evaluate. So I know what I'm talking because I have lived through it. So here are three things I did, and each one it came with its own outcome. First, I call it silent disagreement. People nodded in common meetings and they argued in DMs and AbbVie. During the training platform migration, the plan looked settled in theory, and the real debate lived in the side channels of Slack and sitting over there for weeks and meetings to happen over and over. So I changed the room. I asked for the objection out loud by name before we closed and stayed hands-on, as the team was new and so was the problem to the team. I made disagreement cheap and silence inexpensive as a benchmark expectations for everybody. And here's the uncomfortable truth. A quiet room is days away. Your hardworking engineers are polishing resume and they're wearing a polite face with a slow nod. Yes, yes, and yes. And the second one I would say would be this one cost us the most. I call it credit fog. Work shipped and nobody knew whose call it was. Most leaders assume the work speaks for itself, and especially the good work. And the bottom line is credit does get absorbed by the team or team leaders or star engineers, you could say. And staying hands-on was very critical for me to find the real truth and give out the credit. And it does work from time to time. So I named the owner in writing every time. Decisions, owner, date, 30 seconds of work from me, and the effect compounded fast because people, they stopped defending their turf once their name was safe. The third one is delayed feedback. The issue waited for a review season and it became a snowball effect. Before I acted, small things started aging into resentment. A 2-minute correction became a 40-minute conversation 6 months late. So I made it in the same week and I was very specific about it. I would praise in public and I would correct in private. And then I would correct in public and praise in private. They both have pros and cons. And I started with 7 days to begin with. And I made it flexible as we built the trust. What happens if you leave these alone? You're going to start seeing quitting engineers to a resignations that you didn't see it coming, and the exit interviews that's going to tell you everything that we should have done or we should have heard on month 2. So look, building a culture of AI readiness, and especially with security and compliance to survive in the industry, it's a choice, a responsible choice, and it is rewarded with consistency, patience. I lived this every step of this. So for my leaders who has been guiding through same set of issues, which everyone is, follow me on LinkedIn and let's learn from each other.